Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another day of the video diary. How's it going today? Today it is Sunday. All over that sentence, but there we go. That's where Graham is. Graham is out and about and chilling, running around the flat. It's actually quite early for me to be vlogging. Mental. It's 8:30 at night. Oh, welcome back to the podcast. What's been going on today? Today, woke up early. Woke up. Went to bed last night at 1. Woke up this morning at 7. And came into here, sorted out my daily vlog, and I sorted out my my daily vlog, and I was doing some programming. I was getting rid of the programming issue that I had yesterday, so that's all sorted. And I then went through, and I've been like diving down this hole of the problem is of overloading the equals method on classes. It's a bit more of a bastard than it should be, really. It's like a rabbit hole, and I don't really know whether I should mock it or not. I feel like I should mock it. When it gets to a certain level, I'm like tunnelling down, and I should mock them. But then how do I mock it? Like, it's impossible to stub out. So I've been having difficulty basically tunnelling down all of this information that I need to tunnel down, and I've been like trying to explore, and then every time I do another equals method, it then runs into another thing, and then because the equals method underneath me that I'm testing isn't implemented properly, it errors. I'm like, for fuck's sake. So should I just, like, if anything, the equals method is probably the one thing that's okay to like tunnel, because at some points I will end up mocking things if it's going to be messy. But it's data I'm generating, and half the data I'm generating it in a way where it's automatically okay. Like, I can't imagine it being a problem that my equals things. The problem is, if I change the equals method in this class, do I have tests for 3 other classes breaking because it relies on it? That's the problem. That's the thing that I know is bad, that will happen. But also, in theory, that one will break several tests. So it's not like I don't know where it is. Like in here it'll break 4 tests, over there it would break 1, 1, 1. But I don't really know, in short. Yeah, so I've been doing that. I've been looking into how to hash objects and stuff, because if you overload equals, you've got to overload hash, otherwise the compiler complains. So that's been good fun. Otherwise though, beyond that, Laura got up quite a bit after me. We had breakfast, and then I carried on doing some work, and then we got ready and went to IKEA temporarily because Laura wanted to get some stuff so she can organise her drawers. We've got like a storage problem in this flat. We're actually, we was also talking about saving money and how quickly we might be able to get to the point where we can buy a house rather than rent. We came up with like a plan, and we know like how much money, given, oh sorry Graham, I forgot you were even there. Given like how much money we currently earn, how much we're projected to earn over the next 2 years, how much we're projected to put into savings, all that kind of stuff. At current rates, how much of a loan can we get, how much of a mortgage can we get, and all that malarkey. We're thinking about that, and planning basically how we were going to do it, and it looks alright, to be honest with you. Within like 2 years or so we might be in a place where we can buy something. So until that point we've got to deal with this place, and this place is good because it's relatively cheap, relatively. And the reason we talk about this now is because Beth and Ben are moving to Bristol, and they're going to have a better place than us. They're going to have a better, bigger, they've got like a house with a garden and conservatory. Bastards. But they're renting somewhere that's nicer. It's more expensive, and it's like, to be fair for us, it's not very good because Laura wouldn't be able to get to work and all that kind of stuff. So we have to kind of pay the premium for being bus distance to the town centre, where they're really not. But either way, the knock-on effect of this is like, because this is quite cheap, and because like nothing's ours. Like this is ours. Obviously Graham's cage is ours. Apart from the DVDs, that's not ours, that's not ours, that's not ours, the settees aren't ours. So there are lots of things in here that we would upgrade. Like, I don't like these settees at all. I'd want to upgrade them, but because it's because it's furnished, we like limited, we can't upgrade. Like, so not only is it relatively cheap to rent, but it also stops you buying more things. And not only does it stop you buying and upgrading things, it also stops you buying more things because like we don't really have all that much storage, which Laura is struggling with because she hasn't got enough room to fit all her clothes in, basically. And I have like in the wardrobe, like I'm here, That's me. Then this is Laura's stuff there, which it doesn't actually look like a lot until you realise that like one of these drawers is all tops, one of them is like underwear and pyjamas and stuff, and then, but to be fair, I've got like a shorts one in here. So clothes and stuff is the thing we struggle for. So we went to go buy some organisational stuff. I don't know how successful it's been or not. We then came back here, had lunch quickly, and then we went to go and pick up Laura's sister, Grace, who was staying in Bristol with a friend. So we picked her up, came back here, sat at Chilmike for a bit. I then disappeared off, did some more programming, and then we drove on into town to have like dinner before Grace got on the train to go back to Nottingham. We went somewhere and the service was so slow, and you know when like you've left ample amounts of time so that we can eat a nice meal, like starter, main course meal, before going out for a train. Like there should be no rush. And then towards the end we like finished the meal and we were like, can we have the bill please, and can you bring the card machine? Not too bad. We left the car in the car park, walked there, so it wasn't like, we weren't ridiculously late, but it was cutting it fine. If we'd have been any later we'd have had to have driven. So yeah, dropped off her and then came back here. We've just been like watching YouTube videos and stuff, and Laura's just gone for a 1 hour and 40-minute run. So I'm going to do some programming, because that might mean I can, Laura said that's a lie, because that's not going to happen. I might be at a position where I can go to bed at a relatively normal time by doing this. So I'm going to have productivity out. It starts now. I've got about an hour and a half of it left. Yo, yo, I am heading on out now, currently, because it's dark and Laura's on her way home. So I'm going to meet her halfway, because she's out a little bit further than she thought she would have been at this point. Case in point, grief, ladies and gentlemen. Recently, it hasn't even got close to dark. I can barely even see where the path is. Recently, it hasn't even got close to dark at night. Like, it's still been basically daytime up until midnight. And it's pitch black. Well, at least in the park it's pitch black. This is most of the reason why I'm going to get her, because I don't like her walking around in running clothes. I feel like that makes her a bit of a vulnerable target. Someone would be like, oh, why aren't you running? And then take the piss out of her, and then, like, I don't know. Well, the world's a nasty place, essentially, ladies and gentlemen. And it's even nasty for people like me. Also, I came into this park, I went past the entrance because it was too dark, I didn't see it. Turned right to come into it, and then like 4 battery, but 4 kids were like, yeah, see you later mate, yes, see ya, and then just like legged it. It was fucking terrifying. Anyway, I've got low battery, so don't you want to get home, lol? And back, all nice and safe. Right, I've just transferred the code over from Atlas onto my laptop. I've got to the point now where I'm just building up the arguments that the command line accepts. I've got like the translation into the arguments. I've just got to do, well no, that's a lie. I've got to do the argument builder, and then I've got to do the arguments themselves. And then, yeah, it's going well. So yeah, it's going well. Laptop all set, ready to pack. Otherwise, that's about all for today's video, ladies and gentlemen, so I'm going to end it early. I'm actually going to transfer the files onto the computer, see if I can render it out and stuff in time, so I can give myself an easy ride tomorrow morning. What's going on tomorrow? Monday, back at work, 3rd week. Forgot about that, with low battery. And then we've got shopping and stuff in the evening. So yeah, that's about all. I'll catch you later, guys. I'm probably going to do a bit more of this tonight, but depends. Probably not. I'm not going to, like, I'll go to bed at midnight instead of 1. Early night. Catch you later, guys.